And hello YouTube, this is Dragonclaw here, the water type gym leader over at our Pokemon League DS at Reddit. And this is Challenger I'm Licking Cats. And we've actually had several gym matches before this one, but this was the first match that was actually worthy of being recorded. I'm going to go ahead and start with my Cloyster because it actually proved to be a lot of trouble for his team in several occasions. So let's go ahead and get started. So he brings out his Tyranitar Gojira, and thanks to his Sandstorm, I can't reliably set up my Shell Smash and go for my standard hits. So I just go straight for the Razor Shell, just trying to do as much damage as possible. He goes for a Focus Blast, which tells me that he is a specially oriented Tyranitar, and this is definitely going to kill me as I'm more defensive. Brings me down, actually activates my Focus Sash, and the Sandstorm is going to be enough to finish me off. This was actually the first time he managed to kill my Cloyster after, I think this was our 4th official match. So I just go for the Scald and just finish it off with his Tyranitar. It doesn't kill him actually, but it seems he's locked into Focus Blast, which is why I switched into Tentacruel in the first place, because I knew he could take another one. Being especially defensive and not very effective, non-stab attack from Tyranitar. So I just finished him off with another Scald, and that'll be the end of Tyranitar. So now he goes into his Chris Angel, his Alakazam. Now I'm expecting the Psychic attack, so I go ahead and switch into my Sharpedo. Riptide, good old Riptide. And so, dodge the Psychic attack, I go ahead and go for a Crunch, but as a retaliation. He ends up switching. And going into his Tankasaur, his Venusaur. And Crunch actually does a surprising amount. I was not expecting it to do as much as it ended up doing. I'm guessing he's more of a special tank. It lowers his defense, which is just another nail in the coffin. And so, after taking some Sandstorm damage, I just decided to go for the Ice Fang and finish him off. I love the speed boost. So now he goes into his Incubator Blissey here, and I just decided to go for the Crunch. It's my main attack. Has a chance of flinching, has a chance of lowering defense, and it actually does a decent number. I was hoping I would be able to 2KO this thing, but I wasn't quite sure. I've never really dealt with Blisseys. But I will be able to 2KO this thing. But now I'm just getting withered away by Toxic. Not to mention the Life Orb and Sandstorm. But at least now, after I finish off his Blissey, I am guaranteed to get the first hit off of anything, unless they have a priority move, thanks to all the speed boosts. So, lose some Life Orb, get Sandstorm, and Toxic. And I have room for one more hit. So he goes into his Heatran. I wasn't quite sure about this, because I wasn't sure if Heatran were more physically defensive, especially being Steel type, but I just go for my Waterfall, and get him for some solid damage. And it turns out it actually kills him. I was actually surprised by that. I suppose being super effective and having Life Orb was just enough. Or maybe I've just never really dealt with Heatrans, so don't really know. But, of course, with all the compounding damage, that was enough to kill me. So I go back into my Karis, thinking, alright, this Sandstorm needs to end. He goes for a substitute. I wasn't quite sure about that. Since I saw it was a Dragonite, I just needed to go, okay, get rid of this thing, go for the Ice Beam. And so if he has multi-scale, the thing is definitely broken. So that helps. Meanwhile, we're both taking Sandstorm damage. I actually have a Damp Rock, so I don't get any recover moves or anything, but he goes ahead and switches out and goes back to his Chris Angel Alakazam. I went ahead and went for the Ice Beam. I just don't like having other Dragonites out there. Goes for a Psychic, but I am specially defensive, so I take the time to set up my Rain Dance. So now that Sandstorm is finally over with. Goes for another Psychic. I believe this is enough to kill me. And it does. He goes for a Psychic. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to survive at least one. I mean, I know Psychic was powerful, but I am specially defensive, and I do end up surviving. It's hanging on there. I go for a Scald, thinking, alright, I'm in the rain. This is my most powerful attack. He does have Rain Dish, which this is actually the first time it was used, but unfortunately it doesn't help too much right here. So he just goes for another Psychic. It's enough to pick me off. So now it's time to bring in Thor. He goes ahead and withdraws. I actually went for the Dragon Pulse, sort of expecting that to happen. I knew it was going to be enough to kill Alakazam, and it's just a generally good move, Dragon Pulse. It had neutral coverage on everything except for Steel, and it turns out it was enough to kill him. So there goes his other Dragonite. My Dragonite's the only one allowed on this field. Goes back into his Chris Angel. He goes for a Psychic, but I do have multi-scale, and I am I am specially defensive, so it's not going to do nearly enough. I go for the Hurricane just to kill him. And there we go. Down goes his Alakazam, and there was the match. It was a good fight. It was a lot better than our previous fights before, where I essentially set up my Shell Smash Cloyster and just kind of swept through. But this was a good match. I'm maintaining my record of only having one loss, and hopefully I'm representing the gym type well. If anybody else out there wants to challenge either me or the other gym leaders over at our Pokemon League DS, just head on over to Reddit and check us out. I'm normally in the chat, and I'm sure everybody else would be more than willing to help you out. We're just all looking to have fun, so hope to see you guys out there. Have a good day.